A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the San Francisco Giants. Interleague baseball next.
What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, and I'm back with another stream. Before we get started, I ask you please leave a like on the stream.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hit that sub button. Hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to the realm of Rage TV, and that's how we do. Let's get it.
ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
He just came off injury, and they got us playing third base.
Down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Now batting, Ray King, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Ray King.
The pitch.
Ball.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, Aramis Garcia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
One time right now.
The 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. The pitcher, Tyler Beede, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Next to bat for the Giants, Yolmer Sanchez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The bouncer to the left side.
Way to go. You're here. You're here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Digging in for his second at bat, Ray King. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ray King. Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in. Two now.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
One time.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Full count.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Now in the box, Aramis Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
BD.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Lindor.
The 3-1 pitch. Via drag bunt, he gets it down. Hands it. The throw to first. How about that? Down in order go the Tribe. And it remains. Leading off the inning, Ray King. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Ray King, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike.
Hey, meet you right here. Let's go, kid. Get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Drive him in. Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Here we go. Clutch up right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark, it's sweet.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 12.
In there, 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Back goes Rojas, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
The first baseman, number 2, Yolmer.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he'll get back in safely.
Yeah, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Ground ball right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Luis Avilan comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
The batter, the second baseman, Wilmer.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danny Jimenez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Robbie Ray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Andrew Chafin closes. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 12, Ray King.
And that misses low and away, ball one. 264 is average entering play, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs.
Big Doc. Here we go.
Drilled down the line, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Good draw.
On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. King on third. Goodrum at second with 1 away. Outside and low, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake K.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Danny Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and San Francisco Giants. Tyler Beede gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now Ray King. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
King.
Come on, right here one time. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Come on, big dog, get the pitch.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, see it up the drive.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 out. In Ray King. The league. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Number 16.
Get your pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Arlene Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the...
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Madison Bumgarner gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Road? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, wait for yours
Playing
here.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
3-2 now.
Down is full. 3 balls. 2
Aramis
strikes.
Garcia, the number 8 hitter here,
Hey,
waits
come
on
now.
deck.
One time, right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. No score here as we play inning number 2.
See it. Drive it. Come on, kid.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Ray King, chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
One time. Let it fly, buddy.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, good rip on it, huh?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him.
Hey, stick your
Striding
pad up
in,
there, kid.
Ray. King, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Two and two.
Hey, wait till they opt out
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3 and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim times. Popped him up. Flores has a play.
Mine, I got it. Mine.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 15.
I pop up. King is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ray King will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In the dirt here, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Now batting, number 50.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leave a couple.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Zach Gallen is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
See him rip it up there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ray King is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
Here we go. Hey, get a good one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping up now, Jake Cave. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Belt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make at the plate, David Peralta. He went deep in the contest last night.
The left fielder,
Ahmed stands at first with 1 out. To first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ray King. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Wait for a good one now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Ray King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. He's set. The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2. Here it is.
No. They have a rip right up there now, huh?
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Digging in the switch hitter, Demaro Vargas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Avilan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christian Walker will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Now action. in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Arizona crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jesse Hahn claims the win out of the pen, his first.
5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Second and third here, 1 man out. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
The 1-2.
We're playing 2s. 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brandon Belt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity. In now, Ray King.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, go.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Stay hot up there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him. Digging in, Ray King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch.
Come on.
And there's ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word?
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alan Rodriguez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Rodriguez.
A windup and the 0-1. Right. And that is through into right field for a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Popped up. King is there. And that's the third out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ray King. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
See it up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Come on, let it fly right here.
3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here as with.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more. He knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time. Now at the plate, Ray King. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the box, Ray King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in Ray King, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Here it comes, 0-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bellinger.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Ready once again, Ray King. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Nope, that's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Your turn right here. Shove him in.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. Back to first, a double play.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2 the final score tonight. Harleen Garcia gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Giants, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Line towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jock Peterson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ground ball right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
Softly toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Ray King. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Straw at second. Flores at first with no outs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a curveball misses inside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. And he is in there.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Nico Goodrum, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out.
Do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. He's right there. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Rafael Lorenzo.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, Rafael Lorenzo.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. So striding in, Ray King.
Ray King.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Need time. Let's go right here.
The 1-0 home.
Aye.
Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. So stepping in, Jake Cave. No hits to this point.
Jake Cave.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Striding in once again, Hanser Alberto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So in now for San Francisco, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Nico Goodrum.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ray King. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Right here.
3 runs already home here. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Cave. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. To first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-4.
player is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in for the Rockies, Jonathan Daza.
Fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
The first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him. Now at the plate, Josh Fuentes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1. Grounded to third. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. Coming to the plate now, Ray King. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Drive that pitch,
Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Let it fly right here.
Flores leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So a big moment here, and standing in Ray King, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First delivery to him on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Come on, big dog. Need you here.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Here we go. Need you right
You know,
here.
taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Four to 2 the final score tonight. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Herman Marquez earns win number 7 on the season.
4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Hamilton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ray King.
Ray King.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Now
standing in, Jake Cave.
Jake Cave.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Kipnis over to his left. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .318 hitter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they can...
In now for Colorado, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit handed against right-handed pitching.
Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ray King. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Oh, big guy, sear this one.
Line drive to left.
Nice job.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Cave.
Fastball right back to the mound.
Run it out, run it out,
Flip
run it
it
out.
on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Ryan McMahon.
Now batting, first
No
baseman.
runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Gets this one down. And they'll apply the tag here for the out. Digging in, Ray King. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
King.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cave. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high chopper.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Giants leave one as it remains an 8-0 ball game.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 2, Jonathan.
Is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Ray King.
Ray King.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. He's got it.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. Too quick.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Chichi Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the 1st. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So 2 on with 2 away, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Popped him up.
Come on, you're through. You're through. Keep going.
Rogers has it for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. King has a play. 2 gone. Into the box now, Ray King. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ray King, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Pitch is popped up. McMahon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers.
Here's the 0-2. Hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray King. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Let her rip right here.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-0. Popped up. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Now to the plate, David Dahl. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might expected. He's 0 for 3. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brian Shaw gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on. Digging in now, Ray King, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping up to the plate, Ray King. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Like you can up there, huh?
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Get your pitch up there, huh?
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across. Digging in once again, Ray King. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Big dog, get your pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Up high, 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Jake Cave waits on deck. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button.
Let it rip, let it rip.
The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kipnis is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Peter Mooney. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Peter Mooney.
To first. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ray King will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Good piece, kid.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
The batter.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and the runner back. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
See it, drive it like you can.
Popped him up. Mooney ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And settling in now, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ryan McMahon.
The 1-2. Towards second. Sanchez able to get there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Now batting, Ray King. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jake Cave. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now that's popped up.
Come on.
Rogers is there, and he puts it away as they're able to. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. His way on, but this is popped up. King is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, get your pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Jake Cave will be next. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Now in the box, Jake Cave.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Jake Cave.
Fastball right back to the mound. The second for one. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So only one hit in the inning on this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray King. He drew a walk his first time up.
King.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Get out, that boy.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
There you go, make the turn, make the turn, make the turn. Boy, way to swing the bat.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hey.
2-2. Here it is. Got him. So it's at the plate, Ray King. He singled his last time up.
Ray King.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ray King.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one. So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nick Vincent claims the win out of the pen, his first. Trevor Gott records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hop bat, hop bat.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Straw leads off first with 1 away.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all.
Ready now, Ray King. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman,
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. This is popped up. Suarez over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Ray King.
Ray King.
Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Ball, one strike. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
1-1. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good.
So digging in now, Ray King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there. He squared up on that.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jake Cave becomes out number 2 this inning. And a dive, but he's back. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5.
Jesse Winker.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Tyler Beede gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks. He wants to have some success today.
There's one. Out. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Standing in, Ray King, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sharply on the ground. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on no. Striding in, Ray King, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
King, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Come on, guy.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly.
Move it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Ray King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Sent toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Reined in. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starters have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done.
Into the box now, Ray King. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Absolutely jumped. Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tyler Glasnow starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The first baseman, RAGEKING.
Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot up there.
First offering on its way. Ray King is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Here we go.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Fouled away. Sanchez on second. Slater at first. 1 gone. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. This ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ray King. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Thanks for a good one, huh?
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Ray King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the belt, the pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Hilliard is there to make the catch, and merciful. But a big inning. David Dahl to the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll take it to the bag and in now, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yet.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Jason.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag.
Hey, 2 away now.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Josh Fuentes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Ray King.
Hey, see you trying to right back to the pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ray King is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Pazos playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Charlie Blackmon.
On the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Rockies down to their final out now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Seared down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row.